okay, it's Sunday the 20th of September, so we're doing leisurely. I think it's about, argument's sake, I don't know if it's about 7:30 in the morning or going up to 8. So I suffer with insomnia. I have done since 2004, I believe. Intermittently, on and off throughout the years. Sometimes it's not a problem and other times it is, and it's a problem now. So yesterday evening about 6 o'clock, I just felt so tired. I just had to go to bed, and I went to bed and I slept for 5.5 hours, which meant that I woke up at 11:30 p.m. and I have not been back to sleep, because when I woke at 11:30 I felt refreshed because I had had 5.5 hours sleep, which I haven't had since I've arrived here. I've just been getting 1 to 2 hours, and then the maximum before this 5.5 was, I think, 3 hours and 45. So we are heading in the right direction. Long may it continue. Right, you see that? I'm trying to turn the camera around. This is what you think I'm with it. I'm not. Hello. It's partially cloudy this morning, which is lovely, which means it's not so hot yet. I don't know if I've already said this. I'm not going to say it because I think I've already said it. So that's about me getting in the water. So mum's up ahead. Obviously she's a lot slower than me, and then I'm a lot slower than my daughter, but they refer to me as elderly here. I turned 60 on the 24th of August. Morning. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm all right.
Oh, good. OMG. So that's somebody who's working on the Indigo Hotel. He said that he said, good morning, how are you? I said, good morning, what have you, be pleasant. And then he said, oh, I was admiring you. Okay, thank you. And then he said, how long are you here for? I said, I'm here for a couple of months. So he said, can I get your number? He said, are you on the WhatsApp? Can I get your number? So I said, I went to point at my ring finger and realised I didn't have a ring on it, because I actually wear a diamond ring on my ring finger, as if you were married. Some people say it's bad luck. I don't know. So he goes, oh, please. He said, so what, you can't have friends? I said, sir, please. I don't know you. Why am I going to make my life potentially difficult with my man because of you, who I don't know from Adam? I said, good day to you, sir. These guys, honestly, they think you were born yesterday. I know I shouldn't even. I appreciate that he took the time to stop and talk, and I was thoroughly pleasant towards him, and I'm pleasant towards everybody. But this is not my first rodeo, right? Don't BS me. I'm no fool. Anyway, now this man's gone to raise my blood pressure, and my heart rate was already elevated. Where's my mother gone? Alright, so that's enough of me. Let's get back to the view. So I've been making a few videos because I can't sleep. I know the videos have been in the day, so you might be saying like, what do you mean you can't sleep? What I mean is, because I've had so much trouble sleeping, I'm always out at the crack of dawn. And I'm going to start, I haven't really thought about this. I was just speaking just for myself, and then it was so beautiful I started to video. Let me stop looking at me. You don't want to see me. That was me trying to turn the camera around, and I switched it off. That's me and technology. And the scenery was just so stunningly beautiful. I just thought, let me just record it while I talk. it's almost cathartic, like, you know, therapeutic. So you're going to get wobbly camera shots, you're going to get wobbly, that's the bandstand, and there's a nice restaurant there. You're going to get wobbly everything, because what I'm doing for myself. It's almost like, I can't really explain it, I really can't, but it's fun. And when the videos that I've sent to my friends, everyone's saying, oh, you're gonna be a vlogger, you're gonna this and you're gonna that. And no, that's not my intention at all. I don't wear brands, I don't do any of that stuff. I'm just laughing because I've only recently, since I've been on this holiday, my daughter has downloaded TikTok for me on my phone. Yeah, that's right, I wasn't on TikTok, and I am going to delete it because it's always up in my business and I don't like that. I'm on Instagram, but what I find is because I can't sleep at night, I will stay there and scroll. And even when I can now feel that my eyes are tired, I'll still be scrolling. What is that? What do they call it? Doom scrolling. And it is doom scrolling indeed. That's, I think that's, let me not tell you a lie. That might be, oh, there's the Art Splash Centre. They've closed down for improvements and renovations. So it's, the season is low season. So many of the shops, restaurants have closed down for refurbishment, upgrading, until the season begins again, and I believe that is sometime next month. So we're going to see lots of tourists on the island. Isn't that great? It's great for Barbados. There's Mum out there in the distance. I don't know if I can. Oops, can you see her? Anyway, so you see, I'm so easily distracted. So this is the boardwalk that I'm walking on. That's what you're going to see. And I still haven't timed myself to time how long it actually takes. Morning. The gentlemen here are very friendly, but the women are not so much. Morning. I'm not videoing anybody because I've got the camera turned outwards. At least I think I have. What was I saying? Right, so this current period of insomnia, I think, is related to the menopause for me. I have been menopausal for at least 10 years, and I think the insomnia relates to that. And yeah, and I think at first, when I recorded the first video, I don't even know what I was saying, and I thought to myself, like, Yvonne, you sound like manic, like mania. And I thought to myself, like, I sent it to a couple of people, and then I had to do a disclaimer to say to them, like, I know I sound like manic, but trust, I'm all right. And I am, guys, I really am. My brain just works at 100 miles an hour, and before I finish the first thing, I've already moved on to the second thing, the third thing. So I'm thinking about lots and lots of things all at the same time. So that's what it is. So I am going to close this video. I am going to meet the lady from Belize, and we're going to go and get in the water. And if my daughter comes, then I can get her to get some shots of me. And I'm frightened of the water. I'll just add that in for good measures. All right.